Hello, how are you, my juniors too? So here we are so as to continue with the book, but everything is in black and white because today we are going to start working with the simple past, right? But with only one verb. We will work with the verb to be in the past, right? So let's start. Yes, verb to be. Yes, in the past. Right? So, do you remember in the present, the verb to be is am, is, or are. But look what happens in the past. Here I have a picture. Do you know her? No? I think that you don't know, but well, I will try to explain it to you. She was, yes, she was Marilyn Monroe, right? I will write it here. She was Marilyn Monroe, right? I can say that she was an actress, yes, an actress and a singer, right? She was an actress and a singer. Let's say another thing. She was very young when she died. She was 36 years old when she died, right? She was very young when she died, right? So, she was, not she is, because we are talking in the past, right? Now, look at the picture. This is a he, right? He. Do you know him? He was Ren F. Yes, he was a famous doctor. He was from Santa Fe, right? I will stick it here. Yes, he was Ren F. He was a famous doctor. He was from Santa Fe. Right? So now look. Now look at this. I have another picture. Do you know them? They were the Beatles. They were a famous band. They were from Liverpool. Yes? So, they were the Beatles. They were a famous band. They were from Liverpool. Right? So, look. Now look. So, they were the Beatles. They were a famous band. They were from Liverpool. They weren't from Argentina, right? They weren't from Argentina. So this is the negative. They weren't doctors. They weren't old people when they had the band, right? And, for example, look at this picture. Yes, he was Michael Jackson. Yes, he was a famous singer, right? He wasn't from Argentina. The negative again. Yes, wasn't. So this is the negative, right? He wasn't a teacher. Yes, he wasn't fat. He was slim, right? So this is the negative for the verb to be in the past, right? So now, look. Well, guys, here I have the pictures in the present, right, for you to see them. Yes, so this was Ren F. Yes, he was a doctor. She was Marilyn Monroe. Yes, he was Michael Jackson. And they were the Beatles. Yes, I just want to show them in colors, right? So now that we are here in the present, I'm going to write the personal pronouns, right? I, yes, I, she, he, and it. In the past, with the verb to be, we have to use was for the positive sentences, right? And for the negative, we have to negate the verb. So we have to say wasn't, right? And when we talk about the plural, yes, we, you, and they, we don't use the was, we use were. Yes, so we, you, and they were. And the negative is weren't. Weren't. So for the positive, was, for these personal pronouns. And for the negative, wasn't. And for we, you, and they, we use for the positive sentences were, and for the negative, weren't. Remember, this is the verb to be. In the present, the verb to be is am, is, or are. Yes, in the present simple. But we are speaking in the past simple, right? So, now, pay attention. So, look at this picture, right? So, we said he was Ren F. He was a doctor and he was from Santa Fe. Look at here. Was he a singer? No. No, he wasn't, right? Now, here we have another picture. They were the Beatles, remember? So, if I ask you, were they from Buenos Aires? The answer is, no, they weren't. Were they from Liverpool? Yes, they were. So, if we pay attention to the two questions, remember this is the verb to be in the past. What happened with the verb? What happens with the verb to be? The was or the were moves to the very beginning of the sentence. Yes, here and there, right? They move to the very beginning. Those words move to the very beginning so as to form the questions, right? For example, if we have to say there is. Do you remember there is and there are? For example, in my house, now, there is a whiteboard, right? There is a whiteboard. Yes? Now, but 3 months ago, there wasn't a whiteboard, right? So, when you use there is in the present, in the past, you change this and you use was, or the negative wasn't, right? So, there was a whiteboard, and if it is in the negative, there wasn't, right? The same happens with there are. Yes, there are. So remember, this is in the present simple, and this is in the past simple, right? Right? You change the verb. When it's in the plural, for example, and we have to talk about plural things. For example, remote controls. Yes? For example, in the plural, we say in the present, there are, yes, remote controls, right? So, there are, yes, remote controls in my house, right? But if we have to use and say this in the past, we don't use there are, we change the are for the were, right? So the sentence is, there were, yes, remote controls. Yes? So remember, there is present simple, there are present simple, and there was or there wasn't, same here, it can be negative, there was for the past simple, there were for the past simple, right? So this is in the singular, only one, yes, singular, and this is in the plural. Now, the homework. Today is the 22nd of June, right? And the homework that I will assign to you is for Wednesday, the 24th, right? So I will write the homework now on the board. So this is your homework, right? For Wednesday, the 24th, yes, you need to complete from your student's book, yes, think 1, yes, you need to complete page 42 and 43. On page 42, you have a reading comprehension, yes, you need to read this and complete the activities. And from page 43, yes, you have the grammar, was or were, to complete all this, and the vocabulary related to feelings, right? And from the workbook, pages 37 and 39, right? So from this book, yes, you need to complete 37. Everything is with the past of the verb to be, was and were, questions and negative and positive form. And page 39, yes, is as regards vocabulary, right? Vocabulary related to family members and feelings, right? So this is all for today. See you. We will have a Zoom lesson on Friday. Yes, Friday the 26th. So goodbye, see you then.